Hello, my loves. I am going to try to make this a quick reading. I am familiarizing myself with these cards here. They're shamanic cards. I have my reasons, but anyway, I'm going to try to go over this message really quick because I have read for these people before. I don't know who they are, but these same cards keep coming up for them. And anyway, it's a male and a female, and sometimes roles are reversed, or sometimes it just has a more feminine or more masculine like type of vibe, but it could be any gender. But we're gonna just go with male and female right now, for the sake of the reading, because as I always say, take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's not your message, okay? So we're gonna start with this card here, right? So this guy is thinking about their life. And the thing that stands out the most to me is a woman, right? And also keep in mind the fire, like the fire and the smoke, right? Just keep that in mind. Anyway, he's contemplating mother figures, father figures, family. He's contemplating a lot, and like his life is in a whirlwind. He has a lot of demons, right? And for this particular guy, he's always falling or climbing, right? In this case, clearly he's falling, but look at all those demons around him. And do you see the cat? The cat for this particular person that in my reading is it's multiple lovers, okay? Because who you trade energy with is, I don't know, that kind of energy sticks, right? And so you're multiple lovers because you're kind of juggling, or have in the past. I'm not sure. All I can say, I don't ever like saying this, but I'm going to have to, because I deleted a message for these two before and I got in big trouble from spirit. But anyway, that cat, I believe, represents something that is stuck with them because, like, to be honest, there's a STD involved, and I don't like talking about that because it's a very private thing, but it's like who you lay down with, you know, that can stick with you. And a lot of times it sticks in the form of social diseases. But anyway, that being said, this is the female here. So either he is being warned right now to leave her alone, or she is being warned that he's coming, and she already said she's had enough of his shit, okay? She's in reverse, and the last time she was standing her ground and he was climbing up a wall to get to her. Now she is upside down in the water. But she's going through a transformation, and he needs to leave her alone because he's still got these demons, right? This is a female, and it's like the world turned upside down, right? The world in reverse. And there is a snake just trying to have a hold on her. But let's turn it around. Look, she seems kind of unbothered by that. I think she would have been bothered in the past, but she's kind of unbothered by that. He's holding tightly. Look, it's like, you know, when you bear hug someone and you you do like this, you hold your wrist, right? That's how he's holding on to the world. But he's not holding on to her, right? He is just trying to have control of her world, and he has control over the whole everything but her. Okay, oops, that's right, she's in reverse. Okay, but she's dealt with him so much that she knows what to expect from him. She's finally getting to a place of unbothered by him. But look here, he keeps trying to manifest her. But she's like pointing in the other direction. She's like, I'm going to go over there. You stay over here. I'm going to go over there. Like, you need to stay out of my energy, honestly. And here, okay, this image, he is still, like, it's like he's trying to ascend, right? He's surrounded by these aliens. They're still his demons, right? But it was in reverse, so he's still kind of stuck. He is not fully ascended yet. And he needs to stay out of her energy. I'm going to keep saying that, because if you're him, you need to stay out of her energy, because you have a lot of healing to do. You need to deal with your demons, because you know she deserves better. Don't bring your demons to her house. You know, she already had to sage the shit out of that. Stop bringing demons into her house. You know, I mean, I'm not saying she's never going to be available to you, but right now she is clearly not available to you, because the divine is putting a stop to this mess. Right here is this card. He's meditating. He's got plants all in there. He's got his little radio there. He's got the window open, it looks like. Honestly, I feel like a lot of growth and meditation needs to be done. Some healing. It's so sad to say this, but I almost feel like there's a rehab or something involved, because he can't go into nature. So he's in a building, but look at him. He's healing. He's doing better. You know, he can't do his grounding outside, so he's going to do it where he can. Okay, I don't know. That means something to somebody. And in this right here, how she's floating, I'm going to turn it around, okay? See how she's floating? See how these people down here, they're like looking at their phones. They're not even noticing her, right? But what I feel like is she was falling because she had an addiction, but she's kind of rised above that. And she did it quietly while no one was looking. Okay, again, gender can be reversed here, so please just take it how it resonates with you. And then I pulled a card, and I feel like this is her energy. The 7 Star Sisters. Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life, Expression. She is building a new life, right? The number 7 is a number of completion. I don't know if that means anything here, but I just felt like I needed to say that. And I feel like in some ways that she needs other women around her. But so in this, I'm just going to say it. In this card, while it's upside down, I almost got a pregnant vibe from her, but pregnancy usually means like creation of some sort, not necessarily pregnancy. But then of course here it says birthing creations, so I feel like those two are connected. I feel like she needs to continue to focus on new creations or new things. I'm not saying that she needs to totally forget about him, but for right now that energy is blocked off. If she isn't going to block it off, the divine is blocking it off. Right? And every time she gets weak, it's like the divine is like, baby girl, I have helped you through this process. Don't go back. Don't go back. Maybe she needs to focus on creating a new life, a better life, one where she's stronger and she doesn't let him in until he's ready, if at all. Okay. And then I pulled for her empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. And here, you know, sovereignty is like excuse me, it almost feels like sovereignty and empath should not go together. Sorry, I just realized I didn't put it down there. But you can you can be sovereign over your energy. You can say no, you're not getting in my energy. And absorbing what's not yours, you've done that in the past, but you're not doing that anymore. You're like, nope, not. You're putting a barrier between you and this person's energy because this person's energy is toxic. But that's because they either refuse to get healing, or they feel like because they're on the way to healing that they are in some way entitled to still be in your energy. But they need to realize that you started the process before, right? He started the process before. Starting the process is not the goal. Continuing the process and completing the process, that's the goal, okay? Whether she stays in your life or not, if this is your reading, you need to heal, because you need to heal for you mostly, because she may or may not be in your future. But if you don't heal, she's definitely not going to be in your future. She's not. She is an empress. Anyway, so for him, I pulled this card. It's the, wow, Larimar, but it says first the fire, right? What does fire do? It burns things off. Like, I always think of this as like, oh my gosh, I already forgot the term. Like how things are forged in the fire, right? You have to burn off the stuff that's not good before you can continue to even approach her, or he, your person, depending on who's watching this. If you're both watching this, I really don't know. I try not to think of a person when I'm doing the reading, because I want it to be completely unbiased. I want it to be unpolluted by my thoughts on who this is for, because I just don't want, I want to keep my head clear of that so I can give appropriate reading and not get my head or heart involved. But anyway, I also pulled for him. Oh yeah, see the fire here. I also thought those two cards went together because there's a fire here. Like, all of these things you're manifesting, all of these things you're dreaming about, thinking about, first the fire. Focus on the fire part of your process first before you start coming out towards her energy. Okay, anyway, sorry. I also pulled red clover, center and ground, right? See the heart there? Look, I feel like that goes with this card. And rehab isn't necessarily like an actual rehab or a drug center or an alcohol center. It could be like you rehabbing yourself, you doing the things you need to do to get well before coming in her energy. And this is pretty much a confirmation card. Like, seriously, center and ground. Take care of your heart. Like, don't give her that cold ass heart of stone. She deserves better, and you know it. If you're going to come to her, be healed first, because you know she deserves that. And if you don't think she deserves like better than your cold heart, because your heart is cold right now, if you don't think that she deserves you coming at her with healed, positive energy, then you don't deserve her. Or if I'm talking to you, if you're the feminine, until he gets to this place of healing and does the hard work, until he gets through it, not him going through it, because you're not, that is not your circus. Okay, do not you are not responsible for his healing. He is. And until he comes to you fully healed, anything that he says to you is just lip service. So, actions always speak louder than words. Your words can manipulate. Actions do not manipulate. Actions are proof. And we need that proof. So, anyway, I really did try to keep this short as possible, but I just felt like this one had to get out there tonight. Um, Whoever's watching this reading, whoever this reading is for, I got love for both of you. Stay strong, my sister, and get strong, my brother. However that stands. We are all brothers and sisters in this world. But that was the reading I came up with. I didn't meditate on any particular person. I just meditated on the message that Spirit excuse me, that Spirit wanted me to get out. So please, both of you, if you're both watching, or I don't know, one of you may be on my page, the other one may not, or both of you may be on my page, I don't know, but whoever's watching, okay, I already lost my thought. Oh my gosh, it is late. It is so late. Oh yeah, just stay strong, get healed, and I'm rooting for each of you. Maybe not together, but separately, because seriously, the energy that you bring to each other is important, and it really says a lot about your character. Sometimes waiting is long and hard, and you're like desperate to get to someone because you want them so bad. But if you don't give them what they deserve, you don't love them. You just want them. And I didn't want to get deep. But I should have known when I pulled these cards it was going to be deep. And whoever this is for, I want to hug both of you because you're both beautiful in your own ways. But right now, don't be bringing negative energy to each other. If you're the female, I can't say if you're not healed. Look, I'm showing very much that you are, if not healed, in the healing process. You're doing the work or have done the work. And once that happens in your life, you continue to do the work to stay in that place. So I do see healed energy for the feminine. I see the masculine having a lot of healing to do, but she can't heal you. You didn't heal her. She did that. You got to get healed. And if you love each other, you will stand your grounds. You will not bring the wrong kind of energy to that person. And if you continue to be hard-headed, or they continue to be hard-headed trying to bring that energy to you, you can completely shut them off because it's not doing either of you any good. Anyway, my throat is hurting. I can't stop coughing, but I just really hope that this message resonates with whoever it's meant to go. I know it will. It's meant to go to whoever it's supposed to go to, so I know it's going there. It's just hard to give these type of messages. That it's so hard. I want to do positive, but here lately I've got so many just heartbreaking messages. But anyway, I'm going to shut up now. If you need more information about this or more counsel in any way, would like an additional reading, if this isn't your reading but you were intrigued by it and you're like, hey, I would like a reading for myself, message me, comment below. I'll be glad to do a reading for you. Hopefully we could change this energy. Y'all putting a lot of negative energy in my readings. I'm ready for positive. I'm ready for some positive energy in my reading. So y'all put positivity out there. Now, I'm not saying anything like, if people who are going through it, listen, you're going through it. You're not responsible for how I feel. Like, I am only responsible for that. But please, if you got some positive energy to put into my readings, I would appreciate that, because I'm tired of getting these heartbreaking readings. I mean, I'm not tired of it. They do pull a lot of energy, and they do wear me out a little bit, but I'll always do them because you need your messages. Anyway, I love you guys.